Yo, 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 Royal Risings, Royal Risings, hope all is well, Royal Risings, Namaste, Shea Hotep, all that great stuff. This is, guess what? Where we at, man? Where we at, man? Cosmic Mind UV is everywhere, every single place that you need to be, man. Make sure you put on your notification for the near shine. Uh, Sunday, we got coming up the Galactic Frequency Show with Lamont Taylor, hosted by Lamont Taylor. Salute to the young Nehru. You know what I'm saying? Um, we got a simple topic, man. Hold on. We got a simple topic, man. The black man is God. So generator, operator, destroyer, and I'm coming through. To hopefully this will be encouragement for our brothers to get out of the stupor and the slumber that they're in, the ones that are indoctrinated and still, tap dancing and all that other shit, brown nosing and all that other shit. Yeah. All right. Here's a spiritual overview, quote unquote, the black man is God, end quote, in a holistic, ancient, and divine context, reflecting metaphysical and ancestral wisdom. By the way, the Galactic Frequency Show that's one of the topics, metaphysical, dark energy, light energy, etc. So that should be a great show coming up on Sunday, man. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what's going on with that. Make sure you link up for that. Put on your notification for the near shot. Okay, here we go. The Black Man is God, spiritual overview, divine origin, and cosmic reflection. From the beginning of human existence. Y'all hear this Nehru's? Y'all hear this Nehru's, man? From the beginning of human existence, the original man, the black man, represented the first image of divine intelligence in human form. Come on. So you don't have to tell us we smart. You don't have to tell us we bright. See, fellas, man. You don't, when you know thyself and you get into this knowledge of self journey and high enough in this shit, you don't even need these other entities that are genetically modified or any other entities that came from you. No type of other validation like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. What we got, man? What we got next, man? Okay. It says the original man, the black man, the black man represented the first image of divine intelligence in human form, in Kemetic and Nubian science. He is not separate from God. He is the physical manifestation of the Creator's consciousness on Earth. Y'all, you ready for that? All right. Kemet's wisdom, Tahuti's law, teaches that, quote unquote, as above, so below, end quote. The black man, or the original man, carries the ash or divine spark, quote unquote, of the cosmos, representing the sun, the masculine creative force that gives life to all forms. See, hear that, man? That gives life to all. So you give life as well. Isn't that something? That's crazy, ain't it, man? I love y'all. I love y'all very much. Because a lot of y'all be trying to get us with that. You know what I mean? We give life, we give life too, ain't it? See, when you get an overstanding, then we ain't got to be under shit. You hear me? His melanin is not just biological, it's a, here come that word again, cosmic carbon, the same essence that births stars. Yeah. Let me, hey, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you something. Make sure you share this to your fellow brethren. The ones that still asleep, the ones that got the overstanding, the ones that got the over understanding, the ones that are under, they still under, certain indoctrinated spells, man. Send it to your nephews. Send it to your young youth. You hear me? Send this to them. All right. It's a, it's cosmic cosmic carbon, the same essence that births stars. He is the walking reflection of the universal blackness from which all life emerged. Hmm? I need y'all to process all this, ain't it, mine? Hmm? I need y'all to process all this, baby. Hmm? All right, here we go. Let's get it. Let's do it. The divine triad, man, woman, and source. In the Kemetic Trinity, Asar, man, Aset, woman, and Haru, child, the original man, BlackMan, is the divine seed, the spark of spirit that activates life. Ain't it, man? Come on, man. Come on. This one right here gonna get you right. This one right here is gonna get you right. I'm gonna send this to my young Narus and all the Narus today. If you need a little pick me up, yeah, man. Hmm? Now, ladies, don't, I got you, baby. I got you. The black woman, you ready? Receives and nurtures that divine energy, giving form and life to his vibration. So when the women say, y'all always talk about the women, what is it? The black woman do what? Receives, and you're supposed to do what? Nourish. Hmm? You're supposed to do what? You're supposed to nourish that divine energy or energy, right? Hmm? Giving it form, right? And life to his vibration. Ain't this something? So this is why even the men that don't know, some dudes or whatever, that don't know Nehrus, whatever, don't know how to articulate it. This is why some of them don't want their woman to dress a certain way or represent yourself a certain way or carry yourself a certain way, or certain things turn them off. That's, you hear me? Because I mean, baby, how can you receive the higher knowledge and self energy of a Nehru when your shit ain't together? How can you nourish that and then give form and shape to it and then help the vibration, exceed expectations? Together they become the living, say what, embodiment of God's creative principle, the microcosm of the universe in human form. Man, this gonna goddamn be a desert storm, ain't it, man? God damn. This is why I be a summer jam all the time, too. You know what I mean? All the time be a summer jam. The child Haru, Haru, symbolizes the rise of divine consciousness, the rebirth of God within humanity. This shit right here should change your motherfucking goddamn sanity, ain't it, man? Hmm? It should change your insanity, ain't it, man? So you not just having no. First of all, you're not having no kid. You having a motherfucking star seed, ain't you, man? You having something that comes because it said, whoa. What did it say to us? What did it see? This is not what Cozmik be saying. Okay? Alright? Look, check it out. It says his melanin is not just biological, which is the original black man, the original man. It's cosmic carbon, the same essence that births stars. So every time you have a son, you having a star seed, man. You're not having no kid. Hmm? This is the resurrection of the God. For all you Jesus ass niggas. And then if you want to break that word up, it means just us. This shit is just for us. Yeah. Hmm? All them Christians and all that shit. Hmm? The worst thing you could do to a melanin, black, copper tone, indigenous, etc., the original black Nehru child or young youth male is put them, well, one of the worst things you could do is put them in a goddamn motherfucking church. And in those goddamn school facilities. In any of this system shit. You hear me? Because of your, them, they, those lack of understanding of what you really have. Ain't it? Wasn't we watching that Earth on the Underworld last night with the child had the special abilities, but she was a hybrid lichen? She was a hybrid lichen. She was rare, ain't it? This is every time you rebirth a Nehru. Hmm? Every time you rebirth a male, ain't it? We don't just say, well, I gave you life. Da, da. Yeah, man. Come on. Here we go. Number 3, Tahuti's wisdom. So we'll do a show on who is the Hootie. All right? Well, I got you. Don't worry about it. We got you. Don't worry about it. My mind as the throne of God. Tahuti, Thoth, teaches that the mind is the seat of divine power. When the original man, black man, remembers who he is mentally, spiritually, energetically, emotionally, nutritionally, all that other good great stuff, he returns to the throne of divine order Mayat. So the only way we can get balance with the divine feminine is if what? We come into our higher self as the goddamn Nehru gods that we the fuck are first. So like I've been the motherfucker saying, we don't even need to be dealing with each other. But most instances, most of the masses of men and women don't even need to be talking to each other yet. Because the men and women need to do what? Go into the sister circle, octagon, the fucking square, triangle, whatever shape it is. And the men need to do the same, right? And then we need to get to our higher selves. Then we can come back and goddamn talk to each other and do that other shit. So now rules until you get to your higher self, not just in materialism and all the lisms, the materialism, the colonialism, all that shit, until you get to your knowing thyself, your higher self, knowing that there's no Jesus, there is no Sky Daddy, there is no motherfucking, what is that shit? The source. You are the fucking source. You are the fucking source. It said, what did it motherfucking say? This is not what Cozmik said. It says from the beginning. So when is the fucking beginning? That means the goddamn start of their origin, bitch. Of human existence. Yes, they want to take your style. Yes, they want to take your pause no homo fellas. Yes, they want to take your phallus. Yes, they want to emulate you. Yes, they want to harvest your motherfucking energy. Nigga, Nehru, niggas, them they those. I'm talking about from the melanin women that is low vibrational on up to the Caucasoid entities because they not women, they fucking genetically modified motherfuckers. On to the other breeds of women. On to the other stuff. Come on, man. Fuck yeah, they gonna goddamn harvest your talent. Fuck yeah, they gonna put you on fucking display. Huh? It says, watch this. Ignorance lowers him into what? Hold on, no. No. We not gonna let this slide by. Ignorance lowers him to what? What does this motherfucking word say? What the fuck does that word say? Ignorance lowers him to motherfucking what?
Bondage.
Motherfucking bondage. Ignoring your knowledge of self does what?
Put you in bondage.
So when Cozmik say you a motherfucking zombie, that's what the fuck I mean. Tighten up, fellas. So for all of you, whoever that say I don't hold a man accountable, you don't do me. You ain't heard enough of my fucking material. In my Juicy J voice, shut the fuck up. Really. Knowledge of self. It does what, Earth?
Sets you free.
It what?
Sets you free. Resurrects you as a living God.
It said knowledge of self resurrects him, the original man, the black man, as the living God. So for the ones that know thyself and you not getting respect, that means you gotta do what they call in what we watch the Hell's Kitchen or the Little Food, quality control. Even when it comes to the women, when it comes to the quality of associates, acquaintance, men, brotherly circles, or whatever shape it is, we gotta do motherfucking a quality control check, ain't it, man? The process of remembering and mastering self through divine law and balance is how he reclaims his throne. So it's not this material ass shit that a lot of you lower entities that are on these media sites that be feeding y'all. Yeah, that is a part of it. Yes, that's a layer. Yeah, but that's the lowest fucking layer, ain't it? That material shit they feed them is the lowest fucking layer that they can goddamn give your ass, nigga. Niggas. Um, today we gonna let the motherfucking players play. Cause see, we gotta get in the fella's chest in order for us to do our motherfucking best, ain't it, man? It says Sekhmet's fire, power, protection, and purification. Sekhmet embodies the fury energy of divine will. So what you mean the feminine energy in us is the fucking fire? Huh? So when they be telling you that calm down, you angry fellas, that's your feminine energy, nigga. Oops. Huh? It says the force that defends truth and burns away what? Illusion. Ain't that something? So if your divine feminine energies, whether it's your wife, your sisters, nieces, moms, cause we fellas, some of us have we mama's boys. You hear me? We got the I'm gonna do a show on that mama's boy syndrome. You hear me? So if the feminine energy around them, they, those, us, don't feed our higher selves and do what? Burn away illusions. We gonna fall into delusion, ain't we? Huh? That's what's gonna lead to all these fucked up conclusions. For the original man, this means reclaiming his spiritual authority, protecting his mind, your body. That means you have to value your body, Nehru. Huh? Huh? And legacy from lower vibrations. That means your homies. That means your homie lover friends, your baby mamas, huh? Your moms, your big mama, your cousin, your auntie, whoever. Your big homie, because I know y'all got some of them OGs, yeah, ain't it? Protecting his mind, body, and legacy from lower vibration and your temple, your vessel, transmutating anger, pain, and oppression into creative and righteous fire. Sekhmet's lesson. Your rage is sacred. Fellas, you hear that? Your rage is sacred when directed, only when directed by divine purpose. So that means, gentlemen, there are rules. You can't be a rebel out this bitch with no cause, man. Huh? Without a righteous or divine cause for this shit. And so sometimes the cause is organized chaos. My yacht's balance, ain't it, man? So we got Sekhmet on one side and then we got my yacht on the other. That sounds like a triple to me. That sounds like a trinity to me, ain't it? My yacht's balance and divine law of harmony, ain't it? My yacht governs truth, justice, and cosmic order. The original man, the black man, as God, must live by divine principles. That means if you don't have no principles, you ain't shit. If you encourage when we encourage and hype ourselves up to get materialism, chase low vibrational women, eat low vibrational diets, have women that feed us low vibrational diets, whether it's mama or your woman or whoever else, you hear me? You going into low vibrational environments like these bullshit ass clubs or these churches and shit like that, or these universities, huh? Universities. It says, not by toxic ego or illusion. When he aligns his action with truth, he becomes the embodiment of Mayat, righteous leadership, protector of life, teacher of life, of light, of life, teacher of light. See, we got a young Nehru coming in with the Galactic Frequency Show. Go talk about dark and light energy. Isn't that something? That's great alignment, isn't it? He lives outside of Mayat. His godly power turns when he lives outside of Mayat. His godly power turns chaotic. To be God means to master self through balance, Heart, mind, and action align in truth. Mental, emotional, and spiritual elevation. When the original man, black man, etc., awakens to his divine nature, mentally he transcends limitation and manifests through divine thought. That's why a lot of the I've been having to sweep a lot of my homies, homeboys, colleagues, because a lot of them have limited perceptions. So that just lets me know they haven't graduated fully to the higher levels of their what knowledge of self and their higher eternal kingdom and shit like that. You hear me? All right, or their higher selves, intellectually, especially. You hear me? Especially in the what they call that shit, clairvoyance and all that other stuff. They should be able to see. How can you vision the line when they don't have clairvoyance? You hear me? And they chakras all blocked up and all that other shit. All right, here we go. Emotionally, he feels general trauma and restores. Uh, he heals generational trauma and restores the sacred masculine in it. Spiritually he becomes a vessel of divine will, walking as the creator in flesh. Ain't that something? Not as idol, however, as instrument. This is the rebirth of the Solar King. So when y'all be like, we got a birthday rebirth, how many births you need? You the original one, motherfucker. How many births you need? See, that's that indoctrinated shit we was fed, man. To keep your ass in a lower vibrational state of bullshit. What that repetitive cycles, ain't it? We talked about them energetic cycles of bullshit. The enlightened being who governs not by domination, however, by illumination. The return of the gods. Let's see. Let's change up the rhythm. The rhythm. Yeah, let's switch it up a little bit. This era marks the return of the original gods. The awakening of divine consciousness within the melanated people of Earth, of this Earth plane, man. The original man, the black man's divinity is not about hierarchy, however, about responsibility. See, I don't like the word but. That's why I say however. About responsibility to protect, uplift, and harmonize creation. So if you working a job and you not doing your divine creations, you already fucking yourself. Again, that's what be letting me know where a lot of y'all are. I just gotta make money to pay these bills. I just gotta make money to keep this fake ass Europeanized, Eurocentric fucking surface level lookup or whatever the fuck. Etc. etc. You hear me? I gotta curve my masculine anger, which they said is sacred, and not use it in a creative way, huh? Because they want to deter you from that. They want to keep you in the chaotic state with each other. As he rises, the vibration of humanity rises. Isn't that something? Ain't that the motherfucker something? A lot of even us, we try to dumb down and play down the role of the melanin man, the original man. Not to say the divine feminine isn't a huge role. However, let's not act like, goddamn it, we just the motherfucking janitor, and let's not act like the janitor don't play a vital role, nigga. Niggas. For when the root remembers, the tree thrives again. Conclusion overview. The living God within. To say the quote unquote black man is God, end quote, is to affirm the divine presence within black consciousness, a truth hidden through colonization and suppression. Through knowledge of self, alignment with Mayat, mastery of Tahuti, and the fire of Sekhmet. Ain't that something? He transforms from a victim of history, because that's what I hear when a lot of you motherfuckers talk about his story, which is not yours, usually, into a vessel of divinity. When he, the original black man, the original man, etc., the original being, etc., entity, star, huh? That's why a lot of y'all be so starstruck. That's why a lot of y'all will sell your soul to be a what? A quote unquote motherfucking star. Of a low vibration, the lowest vibration ever. Cause you align with the lowest, lining with the lowest entities ever and environments ever. When he stands in truth, he doesn't just rule, he radiates. He becomes a son of God. So that's what these church niggas be talking about, but they be trying to keep you in that European sky daddy shit. Restoring balance, purpose, and light to all creation. The next voice you may hear is Empress Star. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more. She getting herself situated in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else we have. Let's see. How does the black man or the original man activate this energy? The original man, the black man, activates his divine energy. Give me a second, y'all. Commercial break. How do we activate this, Nehrus? Send this to the youth. Send this to the YNs or whatever the fuck y'all call them now or shit. The original man activates his divine energy, returning to the throne of his godly consciousness through the teachings of Tahuti, divine mind, Sekhmet, divine power, and Mayat, divine balance. So Tahuti is like your sensei, so to speak. You hear me? Your sensei principle. How the original man, black man, activates his God energy or energy. Your energy. Then it transmutates outward to energy. Through remembering divine mind, Tahuti's principle. Again, we're going to do a whole show about who is Tahuti and who is Tahuti's principle and law and etc. The first activation is mental resurrection. You got to get your brain out of the colonization, gentlemen. Nehrus, black men, original men. Tahuti teaches all is mind. The universe is mental, quote unquote. To awaken the God within, the original man, the black man, must remember his true name, nature, and purpose. We're not talking about your straw man name either, because you're not no pet. You name yourself. Shouldn't know, but even your quote unquote handlers or parents shouldn't name you. You name objects and pets, ain't it, man? However, eventually you're supposed to name yourself something of a higher status that'll awaken the higher in you. I went from Universal to Rain Bronx to Cozmik, you know what I'm saying, to etc. Beyond what society told him he was. Practices to activate. Meditate daily. Silence the noise. That means whether you got children, family, your wife, the job, any of that shit, you gotta silence all of that shit, fam. Henceforth, why a lot of these dating shows say a man wanted you to bring him peace in most instances. Silence the noise. You don't need motherfuckers to bring you more noise. Silence the noise and listen to the ancient voice within. Affirm, quote unquote, I am divine intelligence in motion. That's emotion right there. End quote. My thoughts create my world. End quote. Study sacred texts and Kemetic wisdom. Reclaim the ancient blueprint of consciousness. Rewrite his self-image. No longer a product of oppression, however, a manifestation of creation for the nation. When the mind is restored, the frequency of the God within reactivates. Ain't it, man? That means, so we say get your motherfucking mind right. Through healing, emotional, and ancestral cleansing, before divine power flows, the vessel must be clean. Now her rules, that means diet wise, energetically wise, fuck with all these hoes and different area codes. You hear me? You hear me? And look, the person that made that song, Luda, look at him now. He's all healthy, wellness, eating clean and all that shit. Ain't that something? But he gave you hoes in different area codes, ain't it, man? But that just was his alter ego. That's his profession. Yeah? That's something that's gonna generate him some of this low vibrational shit we call money. Ain't it? Unfortunately, it was a detriment. When I move, you move just like that. But look, before divine power flows, the vessel must be clean. Her rules. Generational pain, trauma, and guilt act as energetic blockages to God energy or energy. That means that liquor too, fellas. Y'all drinking that bullshit. Most instances, most of y'all ain't drinking no herb liquor or no vegan liquor or no nothing that's holistic, so to speak. Y'all keep drinking these different souls and these different soul ties that's tied to this motherfucking what we call liquor. You know what I mean? Or what's the other shit these niggas was promoting at one juncture? Syrup and the drink and all this bull ass shit, huh? Basically drinking fucking cough syrup, you know what I mean, and mixing it and all this other stupid shit. How to heal and clear. Cry. Oh, fellas, we ain't say be cry babies and be soft as fuck. However, every now and again, it's a great cleanse, man. You know what I mean? And if you aren't with a mature enough woman or women or whatever that know how to transmutate and uplift that, then hey man, hey, what they say? You gotta make some cuts every day. You know what I mean? Niggas gotta get cut from the team, ain't it, man? They don't understand the dream. And release. Don't suppress emotions, transmute them. Forgive self and ancestors. Releasing karmic cords. We did a show on that last time. Go check that last show out. That keep the masculine bound. Y'all hear that? That means these jobs and these whatever it is, man. That's why they call it American dream for a reason. They call it a dream. That's the most important word there. Connect with water. Baths. That means, fellas, we gotta soak too, fellas. We gotta take them baths. You see how the best athletes, because I know a lot of y'all in the sports and shit. You see how the best athletes take the ice baths or the saunas and all of that, man. We gotta be able to take care of our bodies too. It's not just about the feminine energy, man. You better soak, man. You better soak. Rivers, oceans. Water purifies the soul and resets vibration. Speak to the ancestors. Ask for strength. Not Jesus. Not motherfucking. Well, yeah, just us, yes. But not Jesus, the European Caucasoid or Scat Daddy representation or the Most High or any of this other shit. All right? Ask for strength and guidance to complete their unfinished evolution. And the ancestors are within you. So you still praying to your high or meditating to your higher self or affirming to your higher self. Healing is the alchemy of segment, fire turned into light. That's something else, isn't it? 3. Through alignment, living by Mayat, divine order. Mayat is the law that governs the gods. Truth, justice, harmony, balance, reciprocity, righteousness, and order. So I'm gonna stop calling a lot of y'all niggas gods, because some of y'all don't really hold a lot of these characteristics. Huh? And y'all don't, and you definitely don't deal with women on that level. You hear me? A lot of y'all ain't dealing with no Mayats, man. Okay. The original man, BlackMan, etc., activates divine energy or energy by walking in these laws. Steps of alignment. Because a lot of y'all will do anything for money too. A lot of y'all dudes is worse than the women. Speak truth even when it's uncomfortable. Ooh. So I don't give a fuck how. See, that's what I've been telling a lot of y'all. This ain't about you feeling comfortable, nigga. Yeah, what I say gonna trigger you because you're not supposed to be comfortable. Move with integrity in relationships, work, and leadership. Keep balance between power and compassion. Give back what you receive. Reciprocity keeps energy or energy flowing. Practice gratitude and humanity daily and humility daily. When he embodies Mayat, he becomes the conduit of divine equilibrium, a living ruler of inner and outer worlds, man. Come on, man. See, fellas, a lot of y'all, some of y'all are tapping into your knowledge and stuff in your higher self, but you just so happen to be married to somebody for this long time, like a teenage love or some shit like that, and her ass ain't budging. She might be a hardcore Christian or whatever other mess the melanin original woman is into, this Europeanized shit. You hear me? So yeah, man, you gotta let her go, man. I don't care if you've been married to her 40, 50 years. Once you tap into that knowledge and stuff and she ain't ready to go, you gotta let her ass go. I'm just saying. Because it's gonna be another better feminine energy along the way that's gonna activate more of your God self and your God energy. And that's just that. That's why we say goddesses. Huh? Okay. After this, y'all, I'm gonna bring Empress Star in, and we gonna get to what she has to offer to this elevation for the Neoshan. Through discipline and sacred practice, divine energy or energy requires structure. Without form, power becomes chaos. Divine energy requires structure. So that means if you with homies, friends, colleagues, women, lovers, whatever, that don't like structure, again, you cannot fuck with them. And that's just that. Divine energy requires structure. Without form, power becomes chaos. Discipline is not punishment. It is divine architecture. Oh man, that is beautiful. That's a beautiful one right there. Discipline is not punishment. It is divine architecture. Daily practices for activation. Rising rituals, not M-word rituals. Sun gazing, breath work, meditation, and or chanting. I don't say prayer because prayer is begging. That's what I think prayer is. What you might think is different. Okay. Physical mastery, martial arts, yoga, or consistent exercise. Sekhmet's temple training. That's cool. Sekhmet's temple training. Isn't that something? So when you exercise, you actually are in your divine feminine. Isn't that something, fellas? That's some shit, ain't it, man? But in the fire of it, though, clean diet, plant-based, or high vibration foods to elevate the nervous system. Sacred speech, speak life, not curses. Every word is a spell. Each act of discipline strengthens the divine current flowing through him. The original man, the black man. Okay, okay. Empress Star is going to bring to you with her offering gratitude for her presence, her effervescence. Um, Royal day, y'all. Hope you're enjoying your day. I hope you enjoyed this presentation, fellas. Hopefully, this has put some type of spark or that feminine energy or essence because it's about to come through in you. Hopefully, it's put this inspiration on it so we can we have to resurrect Nehrus within ourselves. Nehrus, you hear me? Huh? Before we even talk to the women. Yeah? And even some instances, other melanin men. All right, I'll be right back. We gonna come right back.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It's Empress Star. We're talking about how the black man is God today. We already know that he's generator, operator, destroyer. We already know that we as black women are goddesses as well. So, how can we as black women help to activate this energy in our black god in our gods? Um, us black melanated indigenous copper tone women help activate the divine energy within the black melanated man through our role as the vessel, the mirror, and the amplifier of his godhood. In this wisdom of our set, divine feminine, or Tehuti, the divine mind, Sekhmet, which is divine fire, and Mayat, divine order. Through remembrance, the power of recognition. Before any physical act, the activation begins with recognition. When the black melanated indigenous copper tone woman see him as divine, she calls him his higher. I'm sorry, excuse me one second. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I just had to clear my throat chakra. This message is going to get through because we have to know that our black men are guides and we have to step in the role to help them to remember their godhood. So, like I was saying, we have to help them um, before any physical act. The activations begins with recognition. When we see him as divine, we call his higher self forward. Our words, our tone, and vibration reminds him of who he is, even when he's forgotten. A couple ways to activate him is to speak life into him. You are divine intelligence in motion. Treat him as sacred, not for his status, but for his essence. Hold the vision of his greatness even when he cannot see it. So we have to be there protecting, pushing and motivating them, just like they're in their place and they're protecting us and motivating us. This goes hand in hand. We can't sit there and expect for the guide to be in our lives and pushing us and giving us the essence and helping us to grow and develop. And we not in his corner pushing him, helping him to remember the guide that he is. So we are an emotional alchemist. We, as Black women, copper toe, indigenous women, we are emotional alchemists. We transform pain into healing, chaos into rhythm, and confusion into clarity. When we keep our emotions balanced and our energy pure, we become the divine mirror that helps him cleanse and rise. So as we clean ourselves up and we realize the divinity that's inside of us, the godhood that's inside of us, we help push and elevate our men to be the gods that they were created to be. And the way that this works, we need to practice emotional discipline. Don't mirror his lower states. Reflect his higher potential. So even if he is in a moment a stupor, or he's feeling at his lowest because he's just now starting his business, or this new opportunity is coming, or even if he's just doing shadow work and healing, he needs there to be for you to see the potential and push him to greatness. Now, I'm not saying just get in a relationship based on potential and the potential never make it anywhere, because if you're just there for the potential without the energy and the effort to cultivate it, then that's all it's going to ever be, is potential. We need to create peaceful, charged spaces that align with Mayat, which is calm, creative, and sacred. When intimacy or communications happen, set the vibration with intention. Energy flows where focus goes. So our emotional tone shapes his energetic state. So if we're always irritated, angry, sad, down, and depressed, it's going to start to reflect in him. So we usually mirror each other. So if we be in a positive mirror, even when he may be acting grumpy, or at his lowest point, or dealing with his shadow work, or had a bad day, we should always try to be a reflection and stay at a higher vibration. We should always, not even just for him, but for ourselves. If we continuously critique ourselves and work on our minds mentally, it's easier when your cup is already full to pour into someone else. We need to nurture the divine mind. We as Black women, we are the womb of creation, both physically and mentally. Our thoughts, our affirmations, and frequency program the environment in which his God energy grows. We need to encourage him to meditate, encourage him to fast, and to reconnect with spirit. Read and study sacred wisdom together. Keep the home or shared space as a temple, free of chaos, filled with intention, plants, incense, music, and light.
That means he is peace. That's what they be meaning by being peace.
Right. So when she nurture his mind, when we nurture our God's minds, we activate Tehuti within him, divine, which is divine thought, divine focus, and divine will. The union of the black man and woman is the highest ritual of divine energy exchange, where masculine, which is the sun, and feminine, which is earth, energies unite in purity, reverence, and balance. The God force awakens fully. To make this intimate union sacred, enter into the union with love, not just lust, with intention, because intention transforms the experience into energy work. So if you go and we talking about getting down right now, we're talking about the sacred energy exchange. When you have that sacred energy exchange, put intention behind it. Focus on things you need to break free of. Set intentions of healing trauma. Set intentions of releasing pain. Set intentions on, the business you want to develop. Just have just set the environment. Use candles, different different sounds, music, etc. Just make the environment conducive to the things you want to break free of and the things that you want to start building and growing and bringing abundance into your life. Breathe together, pray together, and rise together. Allow the exchange to heal, not drain. The goal is elevation and not just pleasure alone. So use that energy exchange, that sacred energy exchange, as a way to heal yourself. Of course it's pleasurable, and of course it's fun, but it's more than just the act. It's very healing once you put intentions behind the things that you need to set yourself free from. When you orgasm, that is a release of it could be issues that you could be having with your womb. You can focus that energy on that and release that energy. You could be dealing with childhood trauma that you've not dealt with in your womb or in any part of your body. You focus on that and release that during the sacred energy exchange. It's meant to help you and heal you. Of course, it's for pleasure, but these days, that's all that is focused on. Most of the time, when we enter into the sacred energy exchange, we know it's nothing sacred about it. We just jump it in for the pleasure, so we can be pleased to get that carnal fix. But besides, just getting that climax, you have to heal through it and not just use it as base surface level like we've been doing. True love doesn't pacify, it purifies. Segments energy, and the black woman teaches her to challenge him to rise. Not through dominance, though, just through divine confrontation. You know, um, we have to be able to learn how to deal with righteous, just confrontation, especially in relationships. Our relationships going to have some level of confrontation. We have to be able to work through that, deal through that, and heal through that, so that we can become better, so that we can start walking in the true divinity that we're called to walk in. We need to speak truth through compassion. Mirror his power, not his weakness. So don't always just tell your God, your king that's in your life, what he's not good at, what the problem is with him. You know, find a way to empower him, by letting him know the issue and how to combat it. Let him know what the strong points, his strong points. If he can't see that within himself, be there to help bring that out of him. Refuse to tolerate his lower self. So all that low vibrational things that we have let um, men get away with in the past, we as divine goddess have to step into that role and have boundaries and not accept those lower things anymore. We need to call him into his balance, inspire him to protect, create, and lead with purpose. Cozmik within her tests the God within him. If he resists growth, he weakens. If he rises, he ascends. The black woman alignment is his anchor. When we live in Mayat, which is truth, order, balance, justice, reciprocity, and harmony, we stabilize his energy. We don't need to control him. Our vibration naturally aligns him. We activate through honesty and emotional transparency, practicing self-care and self-respect, reciprocity, giving and receiving love equally, maintaining spiritual practices that help keep him centered. A woman in Mayat's creation creates peace in his soul, allowing his inner God to breathe freely. I'm sorry, let me say that one more time. A woman in Mayat creates peace in his soul, allowing his inner God to breathe freely. So when we use our power to heal the community, guide the star seeds, and restore sacred culture, we become the embodiment of Aset, raising not just one man, but the entire divine masculine collective. We remind him, you are not separate from me. You are the sun. I am the earth. Together we bring forth new life. Through our nurturing, healing, teaching, and remembering, we become a sacred catalyst for resurrection, the one who whispers life into the dormant God. So, what I want to know, what diet activates the God energy? Um, to activate, to activate the God energy, the black man and woman must nourish the temple with foods that carry light, frequency, and ancestral vibration. This is not just about eating healthy. It's about eating in alignment with the laws of Tehuti, which is the mind, Sekhmet, which is power, and Mayat, which is balance. So the body becomes a living altar for divine consciousness. So let's just break this down. We'll call it the diet of the gods. The way to feed your light body, not just your flesh. The foundation of light-based eating. The God energy is solar. It thrives on food that absorb sunlight, grow from the earth, and vibrate with life force. The core principle is eat that which comes directly from Ra, which is the sun. Fruits, plants, seeds, and pure waters. Best foods for activation. Fresh fruits such as mangoes, pineapples, papayas, dates, melons, berries. All sun charged foods high in electrical energy. Then we go to the green vegetables such as kale, collards, moringa, dandelion, spinach, because chlorophyll feeds the melanin. Sprouts and herbs such as alfalfa, fenugreek, basil, oregano, parsley. These carry life force in motion. Roots such as burdock, ginger, turmeric, and beet. They anchor divine energy into the physical vessel. Seeds and nuts. Hemp, flax, sunflower, walnut, and sesame. Cosmic memory encoded in seed vibrations.
What was that C word?
Cosmic memory encoded in seed vibration. These foods help the pineal gland, nervous system, and melanin reach higher activation. The cleansing phase. Sekhmet represents purification through fire to access divine power. The body must be cleaned of mucus, toxins, and dead energies that block the current. Cleansing methods such as fasting, intermediate or fruit fast rewire the DNA, heighten clarity, and awaken divine memory. Herbal teas such as dandelion, burdock, nettle, clove, sarsaparilla for blood purification, ginger, cayenne, black seed, and clove for inner fire activation. Onion, garlic, cayenne, and lemon clear parasites and dense energy. Sekhmet's law. Burn away the false to reveal the truth. When you detox your light body, your light body strengthens and your energy frequency rises. Divine energy requires equilibrium, not just raw food, but right food in the right proportion. Mayat laws applies to the plate, truth, justice, and balanced order. How to maintain a Mayat in diet. Eat mindfully, no distractions, TV or stress. Practice portion awareness. Stop when satisfied, not full.
Ooh, satisfied, not full.
Mix fire and water foods, spices for heat, fruits and grains for coolness. Balance grounding foods such as roots and grains with high vibrational foods such as fruits and greens. When you eat in balance, your cells harmonize. The divine frequency flows evenly through your body and spirit. The Breatharian path, Tehuti's higher law. Tehuti teaches that the highest nourishment is consciousness itself. Once the temple is clean and balanced, the energy body begins to feed on prana, which is the light force, more than matter. Practices to enhance this state. Deep breath work, pranayama or comedic breath, each morning, charge the light body. Sun gazing at sunrise or sunset to absorb cosmic holds through the eyes. Meditating and chanting. Sound vibrations feed the spiritual cells. Eventually, the individual consumes less dense food and more vibrational nourishment, such as light, air, energy, and peace. Sacred abstinence and frequency control. Certain foods dull the melanin, pineal gland, and divine awareness. To stay in divine vibration, these must be avoided or minimized. Food that lower the God frequency. Meat, especially red meat, it holds fear and death vibrations. Dairy, it has mucus forming blocks and it blocks pranic flow. Processed sugar and white flour distort electromagnetic energy. Alcohol and drugs disconnect you from your higher self. Fast food and microwave foods, void of life force, filled with chemical frequencies. When you abstain from these, you lift your vibration and awaken your body as a divine conductor of cosmic intelligence. Hydration. Water as divine memory. Water is the first element of life and the medium of divine communication. It carries information, emotion, and energy. What you say to it becomes reality. To activate water energy, drink spring or alkaline water. Structure it with affirmations, crystals, or copper. Speak intentions into your water. I drink the light of Ra, the healing of Mayat. Add lemon, cucumber, mint, or chlorophyll for purification. Pure water cleanses the temple, enhancing intuition, creativity, and spiritual transmission. And ritual eating, turning meals into ceremony. Every meal is a sacred act, a prayer through taste and energy. Turn eating into ritual. Bless the food with intention. Eat in silence or with affirmation. Use copper or wooden utensils, natural conductors of prana. Offer gratitude to the earth, ancestors, and elements before eating. When you eat in awareness, you consume divine frequency, not just nutrition. So when the so when the black melanated copper tone man and woman eat in light, in balance, and in mindfulness, the body becomes a living temple of Ra. Tehuti governs the mind and wisdom of eating. Sekhmet governs the fire and cleansing of the temple. Mayet governs the balance of harmony and nourishment. The result is a clear mind, a strong will, balanced emotions, and a light filled body. This is the diet of ascension, the way to feed the soul, not just the stomach.
So if her diet ain't right, fellas, mama and anybody that's been feeding us, fam, they basically dumbing you down. They dumbing you down. Oh look, that's why I be telling y'all. I get it. That surface level, her body look good, shit. That. But that don't only last so long, baby. You know what I mean? So, fellas, if she not feeding you mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, this is why, ladies, this is why we being on a lot of women. So, a lot in certain instances, and certain dudes are not able to articulate why. You feel what I'm saying? So they're just thinking it's the mama thing. And when they call each other now big mama, y'all big mama of the earth when you activate it. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, fellas, you gotta start questioning that too. What is your woman? Is your woman activate? What's she activating in you? Anger? Is she activating goddamn distraction? Is she activating confusion? You know what I'm saying? Fella, I know. And like I said, a lot of us got special situations. Again, you've been with her a long ass time, and she ain't even gonna understand why the hell you talking like you talking.
That's true.
You talking about you a God? I want to know Jesus. I'm telling you, it's please don't act like it's not hundreds of thousands of situations like that. Please don't act like it's not, because it is. It's hundreds of thousands. I told you, a lot of the men that I came up with didn't have enough backbone. They didn't fuck with that church shit, but they were going because of the goddamn women.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, go ahead. My bad, y'all.
Nah, you good.
Woo!
All right, so
Gotta check your temperature, fellas. Quality control. Even if you want multiple women, it's about quality control. You hear me?
so basically, our black amazing melanated men is the physical and spiritual manifestation of the creator's consciousness.
So, fellas, if she look, that's another thing. She don't fuck with your mind, how you move, how you groove, how you think, your routines, your harmony, your intellectual harmony, your
Mm-hmm.
intellectual rhythm. Bam. Again, that's why we can't get stuck into the physical. That's just an add-on bonus.
Yeah. So he is the living sun, the spark of divine order, mind, and power and motion. His role is to think, build, protect, and illuminate through divine awareness.
To think, do what? His what?
His role is to think, build, protect, and illuminate.
So, fellas, how the fuck you gonna think when you got a lot of motherfucking clutter? You got a cluttered diet. You got cluttered associates, acquaintances, and environments. You say he gonna create.
Mm-hmm.
How you gonna create when you just want to work jobs?
That's true. Won't have the time to.
Huh? How you want to create when you want to give all? You want to give it. Then when you off the job, you going to church, or you going to the bar, or you watching the games.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I mean, I get on. Hey, look, fellas, this is not no pandering. Simple, y'all know better. You know better. You've been rocking me long enough. You know better.
Right.
Okay. Now.
There's no way not to know in the age of Aquarius. All the information is right there. It's just come down to you just lazy. You just don't want to do the work on both sides. But
it's over for that low vibrational shit. Fuck them BBLs. Fuck them fake lips and all that other shit. Hey. And look, if she not willing to come up under your guidance, let's not call it leadership, because I don't think you see certain people in certain. So she's not up to your guidance or come under your umbrella of guidance, fam. 10,000%. You gotta let her go. Look, I've had women like that, fellas, where man, it's a connection, but she is stuff distracting her. You know what I mean? Or you got homies like that. Damn, you got this homie that you see so much greatness in them, or whoever, brother, colleague, whatever, and they just don't understand, you know. So this is why we have to really cultivate the right way the people that do have that ultimate alignment with us, because the shit is not all the time. It's rare. And I'm talking about the genuine shit, not the just surface level shit, just enough to gain access to your inner depths and shit. So like I said, man, come on, fellas, we gotta activate, man, and then we gotta hold the women to a higher standard. And for the ones that get it, they get it, and then for the ones that don't want to get it, they ass is lost. Even the fellas, you feel me? I didn't encourage y'all before. I told you, net rules. Y'all more than just fucking workers and government employees and fucking laborers and
right,
all this other shit.
Right. So, what will happen when the black man realized that he is God and actually move into his power?
He'll be looking like Ibrahim Shuri.
Yes.
I can give you the simple answer with that.
Yes.
My part self, but we would be looking like Ibrahim Shuri.
Yes, Ibrahim.
Different varieties of it.
Yes,
and the other two Nehrus is with him. One of Mali and Nigeria.
Yeah, he's absolutely.
That's what the fuck we would be looking like.
But divine masculine looks like just walking in their godhood.
Not compromising your morals, not compromising your decision making, not compromising your righteousness. Nah, fam. Like there's a lot of issues with a lot of why Africa ain't been took over shit. Cause what? They had a lot of melanin, black, whatever. What? Compromise everything.
Yeah.
Fucking thing.
Yeah.
So like how the fuck said, until this is why he's a threat. That's why they try to take him out 75 times.
Plus.
Literally plus. So come on, man. Come on, fellas. Come on. And then, like I said, fuck with the women, align with the women that get it. It's just like a pimp. A pimp only align with the women that what?
Want to get pimped. Right. So yeah, like you just said, when he fully realized that he is God and begins to move in that divine power, a universal shift will start to unfold. not just outwardly, but in his mind, the community, and the planet.
They say he activate the stars, man.
Yeah, the
What the
stars will
fuck
be
you mean you
activated.
looking at yourself?
Yeah, yeah.
Huh?
Hmm.
The fuck you talking about? It's a damn Jesus up there.
Right. So mentally, he reclaimed the mastery of thought. His words become creation tools rather than reactions. He no longer identifies with limitations, trauma, or inferiority. His consciousness commands reality. He begins to see through the illusion and use his intellect as a sacred architecture, building new systems, inventions, and teachings rooted in divine law. And
that's why if they don't respect your mind, you gotta leave them behind, man.
right.
Fuck they fat ass, fuck the BBLs. I don't care about none of that shit. They got to go. I don't care if they your homies, your nephews. Y'all was in prison together. Oh, y'all was high school, but you know they got so many different versions of the shit to hold on to bullshit. It be everything. You know what I mean? We had birthday parties every year. We was going down the St. Louis every season. It's gonna be some bullshit. Yeah,
Right.
I don't care.
To keep that trauma bond. Absolutely. Emotionally, he'll no longer channel rage destructively. Instead, his fire purifies, transforming pain into creative force.
So, fellas, I've had personal experiences where I've had a woman you want to leave and she want to get in your way. So this is why we are able, as far as the narrow rules, the ones to get it, the high ones, you aren't able to fuck with no shorty that's gonna go chest to chest with you, nigga. And no masculine ass woman. I'm just telling y'all, it's gonna be unnatural to your system. To your soul is unnatural. Fuck is you telling me? Man, y'all need to fuck. Just like it's unnatural for you to just get bossed around by a man or a supervisor and that shit. Your eternal shit is saying that to you.
Mm-hmm.
Whether we listen to it or not, that's a whole other discussion.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
His presence alone commands respect, not through domination, but through vibrational authority. And we're talking about emotionally, the change that you'll see once he steps into his godhood. His energy becomes protective, disciplined, and sovereign, no longer needing validation from external systems because he knows that he is the system and he can break down any system that's in place that's been set up against him. Spiritually, he aligns his spirit with cosmic order.
With what?
With cosmic order.
God damn you be. Is everywhere you need to be. I'm telling you, I tell you, the cosmic order is popping out.
It's been popping.
Cosmic know what he's doing. Do you know what you're doing? Do you know what's going on?
His actions, words, and intentions synchronize with universal law. He becomes both king and priest, one who governs himself according to divine justice, compassion, and truth. The world around him naturally begins to reorder itself because his energy restores equilibrium wherever he goes.
Fellas, the woman is automatically your equal by you allowing her access to you. Do. So all this argumentative ass, dumb ass shit. The fact that you are allowing her, if you are a narrow rule and the higher ones we talk about, the fact you allow her access to you, you are viewing her as an equal. The fuck are you talking to me?
Mm-hmm.
See, they ain't gonna pick that up.
Right.
Some of them gonna miss what I just said.
So collectively, as more melanated black men awaken to their God essence, the collective frequency rises. Families heal. We feel protected and honored. Children are raised under divine intelligence, not confusion. Economies shift from survival to sovereignty. Spiritual technology, ancient sciences, and sacred systems of harmony return. It becomes not just a revolution, but a resurrection. Cosmically, when the black man reclaims his godhood, he reconnects with the solar source of all creation.
First of all, I want to say I love you too for using my goddamn name and my alias this much. I love you, presentation. I love you too. You hear me? I seriously do. Even though I spell mine with a Z, you spell yours with an S. I still love you, man. You've been shouting me out lately. Heavy lately.
Heavy, heavy. All right. Um, when our black men reclaim their godhood, they reconnect with the solar source of all creation, which is raw energy. Not RAW, RA, raw, the sun. Is sun energy, raw energy. His melanin becomes an antenna for higher frequency downloads. He no longer imitates, he emanates. The planet itself responds as the sun children realign with the divine order. Nature, weather, and time cycles begin to harmonize again.
All right, commercial break.
So when our black men move as God, he becomes the living bridge between heaven and earth, thought and form, masculine and feminine.
He's what? He's a bridge between what?
He is the bridge between heaven and earth, thought and form, masculine and feminine.
Hold on, whoa. So you mean to tell me men played a part in pregnancy more than we thought? Because it's a thought. He said he's the master of what? Thought?
He is the bridge between heaven and earth.
Ooh.
Thought and form.
So if he the bridge between heaven and earth, who be coming there so above so low? The star seeds, right? Come on. And then thought what?
Thought and form. Masculine and feminine.
What stars before thought? It has the form. God damn.
Thought and form. Divine and human.
And divine and human.
His power doesn't oppress, it illuminates.
He sound like Jesus.
He is, huh?
That's what he sound like.
Uh-huh.
That's what he sound like to me. The Alpha, the Omega, the whatever bullshit phrase y'all be saying.
And as he rises in truth, the entire black nation rises with him.
He sound like the all-knowing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
God damn.
Usher in a new golden age guided by truth, power, and wisdom.
The truth first. Let that bitch burn. Let it sting. Let it sizzle. Let it itch.
All right. We are getting close to wrapping it up, guys. We'd like to thank you so much for hanging out with us. Just to touch on something a little bit light, talking about how the black man is God and how when he steps into his godhood, how he will invoke the nation to wake back up. How we should be beside our gods as the goddesses that we are, stepping in our true light and our divinity to help push them into their godhood, to help them as they're working on healing their trauma, to heal it with them so we can step into place and move as one.
Not just heal the trauma, activate the shit that's already great that's going on. You feel me?
Yeah.
Not try to leech or harvest off of it.
No.
No, I'm just saying what most are saying. You're supposed to do this, you're supposed to be protected, you're supposed to be on business. You're harvesting my business. You're no different than the violence and shit that I got to deal with all the time. If you my wife, my woman, or potential women, women, or women around me, sisters, because what you know what I'm saying? Come on now.
Right. All right. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let me get a drink. All right. So, for the future generations, when the divine union is restored, our star seeds are born from higher consciousness, not trauma. Our children come into the ancient memory and crystalline awareness. So they just don't come here haphazardly. They come here with ancient memory and crystalline awareness.
What you mean? What you mean?
They will carry codes of the ancient ancestors, such as Mayat, with truth, justice, balance, creativity, and unity.
And ladies, it's on you too. You gotta have integrity who you giving that yawning to. Cause just cause they got surface level material shit, that's the lowest vibration. I keep telling you. Okay? So that's why a lot of y'all getting the money banging the material effect, but then the moral compass and other shit ain't there. Jimmy. So you gotta reverse that shit. You know what I mean? Get the moral compass and all the unseen stuff first. Then the other stuff will be great. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you. Reverse that shit. Get out of the colonized mind of, oh, you gotta paper shit, whatever it is, he has to keep burning himself out to maintain. You feel me? Reverse that shit. Look for the internal compass, the righteousness, and the God inner chi. Then everything else is gonna work easily. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah. The DNA will vibrate at a higher frequency. The melanin activated as a receiver of light and wisdom. They will not seek external guides because they will know internally that they are guides. They will remember that the divine lives within them. Schools, communities, and economies will reshape around their brilliance. This is the rebirth of the golden civilization, where divine intelligence governs culture, art, and science.
And these type of Nehrus deserve multiple women. Uh-huh.
You're right.
And it's not that many. You see, that's why they deserve it, because it's not that many. Go ahead.
Spiritually, the awakening of the divine masculine and feminine together brings forth the age of restoration, where Earth itself begins to heal. Weather stabilizes, ecosystems rebalance, and consciousness expands. Humanity remembers that creation and the Creator are one. This is the prophecy of Ra's return through the sons and daughters of the sun. Those who live Mayat think Tehuti and move Sekhmet. So when the black man remembers he is God, the black woman remembers she is the womb of God, and their union births the future of God. Let me say that one more time.
So what you mean? What you mean they doing the Jesus story?
That's the Jesus story right there.
What you say? What you say? What did you say?
Excuse me. When the black man remembers he is God, the black woman remembers she is the womb of God, and their union births the future of God. Through love, balance, and divine remembrance, they restore the blueprint of heaven upon earth. Tehuti reclaims the mind, Sekhmet purifies the will, and Mayat restores the law.
So look at Tahuti as your, like I said, sensei. You feel me? And then the two feminine energies are, if you want to say your wife energies or whatever you want to call it.
Right,
That's
right.
the balancing of the scales, the trickle down effect from from the master source, which was the what he said, the divine line.
Reclaim the mind, purify the will, and restore the law.
Then you got the trickle down.
Yep. Excuse me. Together they become the holy trinity of resurrection, mind, fire, and balance. The triple flame of the black nation's return to divinity.
And why you need those two things? Because if you lean over to one side, will you still be imbalanced? So you got that other 50% on the other side to
balance it out.
Come on.
The children of their union shall not be slaves to systems, but builders of new worlds, keepers of divine light. This is the dawn of God energy age, where the sun of truth rises through melanated flesh, and every sacred being remembers, I am the God energy, infinite and eternal. And that concludes the show for today. The Black Man is God, and we are goddesses. Thank you so much for hanging out and spending some of your time with me.
All I know is, oh yeah. You should have shared this to your nephews, you hear me? Your uncles, your homies, your homeboys, your fake homeboys, your fake friends, all that, man. Hey, share this like your finger is got issue with tapping. You feel me? Make sure you like this. Make sure you like the video on here, not just on Facebook or wherever else you see it through. Make sure you like the video on here. Put us in the algorithm. Make sure you share it. Make sure you get the subscribers up. Help us get to 500. You hear me? So you could be a part of the greatness. You know what I mean? The great growth. And guess what? Cozmik Mind. UV.